U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is in China to discuss sanctions on North Korea following the regime's nuclear test early this month. Kerry is also set to have discussions on the increasingly tense maritime disputes in the South China Sea. Connie Kim has the details.
Two issues top John Kerry's agenda in China. First is getting Beijing to join the rest of the world in slapping heavy sanctions on North Korea for its latest nuclear test. Kerry arrived in the Chinese capital late Tuesday after wrapping up his short stay in Cambodia. He'll meet Chinese officials on Wednesday to discuss the U.S.-led UN Security Council resolution that's being drafted against Pyongyang. Washington is pushing for bans on North Korean oil exports, mineral imports, and a tightening of financial sanctions on Pyongyang. Whether Kerry is successful in getting Beijing to change its stance is another matter. China, a veto-wielding permanent member of the UN Security Council, does not want to sanction its longtime ally so heavily. Beijing's foreign ministry has laid some of the blame at Washington's door too, saying the U.S. could have done more to restart the six-party denuclearization talks that have sat dormant for more than 7 years.
The process of denuclearization has met difficulties in these years, and the six-party talks were suspended due mainly to the failure in this respect on the part of some individual parties. We hope they could, together with China, put the peninsula's nuclear issue back on the right track as soon as possible, rather than making indiscreet remarks or criticisms.
Another key issue for Kerry is urging Beijing to decrease tensions over disputed parts of the South China Sea. Kerry is expected to call on China to stop constructing artificial islands and airstrips in disputed waters. His trip to China follows meetings with the leaders of Laos and Cambodia, where Kerry called for unity from Southeast Asian nations in the face of Beijing's territorial claims. Kerry and his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi are scheduled to hold a joint press conference in Beijing on Wednesday afternoon. Connie Kim, Arirang News.